Hey, Steve Zook here. Welcome back to the Guitar Ladder System and Cycle 3 from my book, Modern Chord Cycles for the Guitar, and everything in the book is in the Guitar Ladder System. Some of the numbers do double up because I've had different guitar programs over the years, to be honest about it. But anyway, let's get to, this is another version of Cycle 3. I don't have a monitor, so sometimes I don't realize you can't see some of the lower chords. So and by the way, certain things, when you find something that works, you want to repeat that. As an example, here, this 4 chord, which is built with perfect fourths, part of chordal harmony, to the major 7 flat 5 has a nice sound. So then repeat that idea, even though it's not in a cycle. Just stay where you are with this finger. To me, that has a bit of a George Benson sound. And you can do that with my other studies too. When you find something, and you'll have to kind of look for those places where you can take a certain idea of 2 or 3 chords and repeat them somewhere else. And once you get some of the studies going in my Guitar Ladder System, even if you've only been with me a short period of time, go back and try to make some slight changes to that study, but don't be harsh on yourself or judge yourself or expect it to sound great. Even if you just change one note, a half step, or maybe take one note of a chord and build another chord using that other note as a common tone. The idea is to play with it, to experiment, and that sends a signal, according to the science of neuroplasticity, it sends a signal to your subconscious mind to kind of experiment and work on this even when you're not practicing. So it's pretty cool, man. You learn to push your own buttons. So cycle 3 starts off with a 4 chord to major 7 flat 5. Okay. Okay, so the other version probably shows more of the chords up here, but just so you can see, when you're down here in this position, it's down the 2nd fret. To give you an example of what I was just talking about, like say I took one chord like this and took one note like this and built another form around it. It could be simple. It could be take that one A and keep repeating. See, I'm just building chords, keeping that common tone. The important thing, though, is not to judge. I think that's what holds back a lot of people's growth. And again, according to the science of neuroplasticity, that slows you down. Don't be focused on results. Don't be the one that criticizes yourself all the time. Don't look at other people that maybe have more natural talent and they learn a little quicker. Forget all that stuff. Just be in the here and now. Be kind of empty and marvelous, kind of a Zen thing. Just do the work, listen, have a positive attitude. Don't focus on results. Don't watch the water boil, and you'll get a huge amount of progress. But again, I know it's a paradox. Don't focus on it. So again, cycle 3 in the book Modern Chord Cycles for the Guitar, which by the way, all of this is in my Guitar Ladder System, and a ton more. Seriously, folks, the Guitar Ladder System is thousands of dollars of material for only $1.99. If you haven't purchased it, I suggest you do. It really works. So here again, we have 4 chord, major 7 flat 5. Again, you can take that, and this is not in the study, but you can take that idea, move it around, right? This is the ending chord of the clap, by the way. But anyway, so cycle 3. Okay. That chord's a little tricky. Don't worry about it. And there's no need to try to blaze through any of my studies. In fact, when you play them slow, you're really absorbing that tension and resolution. You're learning about chord color. And again, great music, it comes from developing your musical ear, waking up your musical mind, and your subconscious is extremely powerful. So the less you think, the better. The less you try to put things into a category, the better. The less you try to focus on rules. Folks, I've sold my Guitar Ladder System to people with master's degrees in music that say they can't improvise or compose because they're in a box of rules and regulations and formulas, and art is different. So one more time, cycle 3. Okay, so the first part's down here in the 2nd fret, then here. Hopefully you can see that on this one, right? I didn't have it on the chart, but it kind of sounds nice to have that A in there on that chord, right? All right, folks, take care.